So allegedly, Cassie has turned over evidence to the feds. Yes, to the feds.
Why do you think TD Jakes?
So supposedly Cassie has surrendered proof to the federal authorities. Yes, to the federal authorities. For what reason do you think TDJ was that Pooh Daddy's birthday music party? I mean, prepare for the jaw-dropping disclosures shaking the groundworks of the music business we thought Diddy was experiencing the intensity from ongoing claims, yet it turns out TJ's may be perspiring considerably more. Puma Wright, the courageous voice in diversion, has released a stunner that is sending shockwaves through the business. Failed to remember all that you assumed you had some awareness of influence elements. Puma guarantees there's a covert issue among Diddy and TD Jakes, with proof proposing a stunning turn to Diddy's sexuality. Prepare yourselves for within scoop on the supposed association between these compelling figures as Panther Wright pushes the business into unfamiliar domain that is all that occurs at Diddy parties. Cash and music. Sex. I trust it was for Cash T. Jake, the venerated pioneer behind and the Potter's home, an unmistakable church in Dallas, is no more interesting to the spotlight. The juxtaposition of his peaceful job against Diddy's standing as the orchestrator of wild occasions brings up issues about the elements at play. How does a figure known for his profound authority wind up amidst Diddy's luxurious series? Hello, Cleric Jake. How you's up, man? Gracious man. It's so great to see you. It's smarter to see you. How you doing? Seem as though you're out in the sun. Jake's opened by Time Magazine as America's best minister has gained notoriety for his compassionate endeavors and persuasive lessons, yet ongoing virtual entertainment theories have connected him to Diddy's supposed shameful gatherings. The bits of gossip built up some momentum when a TikTok video by Jine surfaced, asserting that our lab artist Cassie Ventura had given the FBI proof against Diddy, including tapes of unseemly gatherings embroiling both Diddy and TD Jakes. There is likewise a supposed email out saying a plan of different things that remember TD Jakes with Diddy. For a sensational new development, T. Jakes has ended his quiet on the charges encompassing his attendance at Diddy's gatherings. Tending to his assembly, the 66-year-old minister Vly denied the cases, excusing them as just unmerited. Reports Jake wouldn't utilize the sacrosanct lectern to address what he considered an untruth, selecting rather to zero in on teaching the pure expression of God. Haven't arrived to persuade no one since I know who I am, Jakes announced, standing tall against the whirling tempest of theory. While he indicated addressing the matter later, he encouraged his supporters to disregard the reports and save their energy. Jordan 8-leader overseer of PER and correspondences for the TD Jakes gathering marks the cases as misleading and a mutilation of words in a proclamation she pronounces Director Jakes determined by bogus, unreasonable, oblivious, and conspiratorial theories will persist in his proceeded with devotion to make significant change for millions all over the planet. The battlefronts are set, and the show encompassing TD Jakes at Diddy's party takes on another aspect. Missing middle, the disarray, the talk factory turns out one more hot chunk. Hypotheses about TD, the confidential existence of the regarded minister becomes grub for conversations and bits of gossip. A few people case to have bits of knowledge into Jake's sexual direction, while others fervently safeguard him against such obtrusive investigation. TDJ Jakes have laid down with numerous men at Diddy's gatherings and abroad, and they allude to him similar to an influence jug and clutch your caps on the grounds that the tempest around Diddy and T. Jakes is going to strengthen civility of, in all honesty, the unstoppable Puma Wright. She's been a vocal pundit of Diddy, stripping back the layers of mystery encompassing him currently. She's turned her focus on the supposedly not-so-secret connection among Diddy and Minister TDs as per Panther Diddy's Gate. Hearings are not your common stories. They're out-and-out wild, and Minister TD Jakes is a customary guest. Yet how could a worshipped minister blend in the lavish and frequently outrageous universe of Diddy get-togethers? The companionship among Diddy and Teach goes way back even to Diddy's turbulent time with Kim Watchman. TD Jakes, in a surprising move, not just given sympathies and supplications by means of Instagram after Kim's passing, yet additionally administered her burial service. Yet here's the kick. Here he was likewise spotted at Diddy's famous gatherings known for their decadent nature. A minister at a rapper wild party. Something's amiss, and Panther Wright isn't keeping down on bringing up a few pointed issues. I'm accusing you of being a disruptive person who will do anything for $1. There are tales whirling around that Diddy and TD Jakes may be important for a mysterious Hollywood society. Viral pictures catching Diddy making an Illuminati sign with TD Jakes at one of these gatherings. S recommends something more vile, perhaps a foot mace. A craftsman turned minister who's encountered Diddy alludes to whimsical ceremonies and commencements, including nakedness and odd exercises. Pastor Wright has uncovered these hypotheses, particularly in a new digital broadcast where she straightforwardly scrutinized the minister's attendance at Diddy's social events. Why, without a doubt, would a minister conform to such occasions, particularly given Diddy's standing for facilitating improper social occasions? Puma isn't getting involved with the apparently harmless clarifications and proposes there may be ulterior thought processes influencing everything, whether it's monetary benefit or more close connections. In her no limits style, Puma expressed that as she would like to think just two things occur at P. Diddy's gatherings: cash and sex. Assuming diocesan Jakes was at a Diddy party, they must be two reasons: cash or set. Yet the situation starts to get interesting. The dubious connection among Diddy and TD Jakes has been continuous for a long while. Is it simply a fellowship, or is there a more profound, more mind-boggling association between them? Past tales about TD Jakes' sexuality add fuel to the generally bursting chute, given Diddy's benefits for staying quiet about his own life. It wouldn't be completely surprising on the off chance that there were murmurs regarding a connection between the two. Puma Wright is by all accounts onto something, and the bits of this outrageous riddle are falling into play. Yet stand by. There's more. Diddy's history of purportedly constraining individuals into compromising circumstances is a long way from a one-time occurrence. Panther guarantees that Diddy constrained Christopher Williams into an awkward demonstration when he moved toward Diddy to sign an arrangement with awful kid specialists, so she didn't mull over strolling in. And when she strolled in, she saw a Christopher Williams execution on Dad. The upsetting episode didn't end there. A legal advocate is working for the name unintentionally strolled in on the scene just to confront Diddy's hostility the following day. From what she told me, it was upsetting in light of the fact that you realize they didn't stop. She just left. The business is overflowing with strong figures, and Panther Wright has reliably stated that these compelling people, including any semblance of Clive Davis, utilize their situations to protect themselves from responsibility for serious offenses. The situation starts to get interesting. The dramatization unfurls, and the disclosures continue coming. As of late, the show encompassing Diddy and TD Jakes has quite recently gone off in a strange direction, diving us much more profound into the deep, dark hole of outrage and hypothesis. When you figured things couldn't get any more crazy, enter Diddy's previous guardian Ganal with a stunning disclosure that's sending shockwaves through the talk factory. You understand what I'm talking about. He generally had different young ladies in the room, or one more person in the room, even with his young lady Kim, and he was swinging with her in a new meeting. John Bargan, who filled in as Diddy's own security for quite a long time, spilled the tea on a supposed experience among Diddy and rapper Ja Rule back in the mid-2000s. As per Gene, he went with Diddy to a colorful-brained bookshop where the magnate made a fairly uncommon acquisition of sack brimming with cozy things, including personal frill. Hold your wheezes, since it gets significantly more stunning. Diddy apparently took this charming variety of things to a show in North Carolina. And here's where Ja Rule enters the scene. John guarantees that Diddy, steady as at any point needed to visit Ja Rule in his in-suite, announced in spite of Gene's complaints. Diddy proceeded his arrangement, and what occurred behind those shut